Call your pastor, tell him what you do for fun.
Graphite 29 pic. Graphite 29 profile, Graphite 29 profile, Graphite 29 profile, Graphite 29 profile. Graphite 29 Booba. Graphite 29 cheer, Graphite 29 cheer.
Hey, hi, all of you out there watching, and welcome to the second annual GraphiteHello channel Game Awards. Today, December 28th, 2022, Wednesday, 6:06 p.m.
Applause.
Thank you for the applause. Is the music too loud? It looks pretty loud on the mixer still. I turned it way down though. Hello, Graphite. Hello.
A pause.
A pause. Yes, thank you, Kojinu. Thank you, Doro. And thank you to Bill for subscribing for 4 months. Oh no, thank you. 8 lives.
Apples.
Thank you for the apples. Thank you, Mage, for the bits. Trying to see, did I miss anybody else? Plushie,
Graphite29 Pat.
Mercy, thank you for 18 months. Plushie for, I'm trying to find it. I can't read. Pond, BTW, thank you for 19 months. Looking for, oh man, I just can't read today. I gotta greet everybody. No, there's too many people. There's too many people to greet. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not being a prima donna. I can't read, and I don't know. Put on your glasses. Oh yeah, you're right. Hold up. Where did those go? I love this song. Where did they go? Yeah, here we are.
Congrats on funny stream.
Thank you, Declan, for 6 months subscription. Thank you very much. Wow, they're like crooked and attached to my eyelids. How do I control? Yeah, there we go. That's better. No, they're still attached to my eyelids, though. What are you doing? Glasses? That's not how you work. Now they're attached to my hair. Get off of there. That's not what I want at all. Alright, that seems good.
Graphis Glassies.
Yes. Graphies Glassies. Thank you, Doro. Oh, welcome everyone. Just in case you missed the awards pre-show, I won Best Chatter, Funniest Jokes, and Cutest Couple. There's 2 of you? You are Prima Ona. Ona? Hole? You're shining the stage lights in her eyes too brightly. Yeah, that's the excuse. And not that I was pre-gaming and having a big beer with my dinner. We already off the rails. It's all good. I don't want to put the Steel Reserve can on stream. I'm not doing free advertising for them. No. Well, there's probably not going to be a chance for me to stream before the end of the year, so I hope you all had a tolerable 2022. And yeah, this is an odd year. It kind of almost feels like nothing happened, but when I look back at all the games that we played, there's a lot, and there's a lot of really good games. It was a little difficult to make the top 10 this year. Be playing anti-vaping ads at the Game Awards? Paid for by, who makes tobacco? Philip Morris? And that kind of guy? Yes, okay. Who makes tobacco? You are salty because they did not pay you for the free advertisement. I mean, they should pay me. I've probably sold about $50,000 worth of Steel Reserve. That's my estimate based on my own research. Okay. Put 100 Kopparbergs on my layout. What's that? Kopparberg. Oh, it's a cider. I see. Cider's yummy. You know, we never really spent much time in the slot house in Shenmue 2, where this music is from, but it's quite good. It feels like fashion show music. Oh, good night, Declan. Who will sneak onto the stage and stand eerily behind Graphy? How about, this grunty that Ellie drew? Wow, it's so big. Hold up. Why is it so big? The highest resolution image of all time. There we go.
Grunt fight.
Grunt fight. Yes, that's me. It deserves to be large. What a great drawing. That was wonderful. Where did it go? Who can say? This Grundy will be photoshopped out of history, yeah. Standing behind me with the doohickey, waiting to take my place. Well, I don't really know how to transition into the part where I'm actually gonna talk about the games. I don't really even remember what I did last year. I reused some things. These curtains behind me, you can see. These are from last year. They're the same. And I also reused like the background. But that's it. We did lots of drum rolls and scene transitions and shit. We started with top 5 worst last year. Okay, I didn't even remember that. I was thinking about doing the worst after the top 10 this year, but Mocha told me that worst would be best first. And lots of musical numbers. Oh yeah, I forgot to do Emily's Zawu that she redeemed. Hey, no. What's up? Worst, best first, last. What? Worst, best first, last. I said she should do it how she thinks is best. Yeah, you did. You also did say that you would do it this way, though. These 10 more minutes of Bark pre-show. Still making coffee. What kind of coffee you got? I'm just here to get my award for best gamer. Oh yeah, we've got it prepared for you, don't worry. It's got a whole pack of cigarettes in the cup. I think you'll be pleased. You are droning the Mocha Game Awards strats or whatever. There was this time that I watched this video with her of this guy using a rake to open a bunch of drains that were clogged with like dead leaves and pine straw and shit. And the way that the guy said drain, he's like, the drain. Always think about that. It's hard to say drain any other way anymore. And the drain guy, his big whirlpools. You gotta come over here, and there's another drain hidden underneath the water. Little Marigo, you missed this. Was it ever there at all? Standing behind me, it's Grunty with doohickey. That guy Peakling. Well, I guess we can maybe get started. I guess. Why not? I'll need to step over to the side a little bit to give the nominees some room. Make myself slightly smaller. Now, well, we gotta stop this happy music, alright? We have no happiness in our immediate future. I'm sorry to say. Because we're gonna start today with the bottom 3 games. And you know what? It's a good sign when I couldn't even find 5 games that I disliked enough to put in the bottom 5 this year. Last year we had 5. This year we only have 3. There's only 3. So let's start. This is gonna be a little loud, I think. This music is Free 9 from Shenmue 1. Some appropriately dismal, dangerous kind of music for the worst games that I played all year. Now, I mean, what is a bad game? A boring game? Like an offensive game? A game that hurts your hands to play? I don't know, but I will say these are the games that I picked this year for the bottom 3. Oh, they're not even there. Hold on. I'll have to get those in place for you. All right. Now they should be there. Oh, they're occluded by the curtains. I neglected to account for this at all. Can we... Yeah, there we go. All right, now. So what I selected for the bottom three, in no particular order, Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare, Call of Duty 1, and Doom 3: The Resurrection of Evil, the expansion pack. Base Doom 3 is alright. Doom 3 is an alright game. I think it's not that bad. I think that Doom 3 is okay. The expansion, however, was probably one of the worst games I've ever played. Yeah, Doom 3 was this year. I think that we might have been playing that in December of last year, actually. I haven't played Resurrection of Evil. Don't play it. It sucks. Doom 3 is awesome. Doom 3 has got a lot of good stuff in it. Resurrection of Evil, I can't really recommend. Call of Duty, I mean, it's not like... You know, the thing is, Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil is the only game here that actually got 1 star. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, and Call of Duty both got 2 stars. Yeah, it has the TV head, guys. That's about all that is good. And you can use the gravity gun to delete the spiders.
Oh no. Here comes the creeping skin.
Yes, and of course, Alone in the Dark had wonderful music and wonderful backgrounds. It looked nice. I thought it was kind of a nice looking game. Totally unpleasant to play though, and stupid. Stupid. Like borderline offensive too. Like weird, there's some weird stuff in that game. I don't know. That game was a mess though. I was like, I don't know what happened. Why did they make the game like that? It's just not good. Unpleasant and no direction. Everything feels the same everywhere in that game. I don't know. You can't talk about countries on Twitch because they're enemies of NATO? What? New Nightmare was not bottom 3 for that alone. The music was fun. The music in New Nightmare was good. I didn't say I hated Doom 3. Wait, don't say that you hated Doom 3. You can play in the whole time. Through Doom 3? No. Yeah, there was a character who her only character trait was that she doesn't know who her father was, and Carnby's character trait was that he had a double-barreled revolver. Remember? If you remember correctly. And Call of Duty's crime was just kind of being boring and stupid and loud. But I will say, I liked in Call of Duty, I liked that all of the guns sounded like different weird little toys. And they all had funny sounds to them. Like that one Russian little SMG with the drum magazine that sounded like you were shooting like plastic BBs out or something. Yeah, the drool gun. Yeah, it had the drool guns. So I did complain a lot about Doom 3, but I did like a lot about it. It's not nearly bad enough to get into bottom anywhere near. It's fine. But I don't know, that's basically it. I don't really have much to say about bad games this year because we didn't play many. If I don't like a game, usually I just don't keep playing it. But I don't know why I finished Call of Duty. I mean, I guess it was short enough that I could. Why is Call of Duty bad? It's just boring. It's just boring. And ugly. Really ugly. It's like one of the ugliest games. Would you agree that it is more like Call of Duty? Yeah. It stinks. Imagine if you tried to force yourself to finish Lost Kingdoms 2. You know, I'd already deleted Lost Kingdoms 2 from my memory. That game, I think if you're the right person, maybe you could like it. I just hate cards. It's funny how boring it is compared to COD 2. I did play a little bit of COD 2. I was going to record a Let's Play of it, but then I just don't have enough hard drive space to do that. That game was certainly more interesting from the jump. Banished. Didn't worst games include dropped stuff last time? I don't think so. Because I only include stuff that we finished. Well, with one notable exception this year. WW2 COD games feel good in direct proportion to how much Russia they contain. Yeah, I mean, COD 2 does start with the Russian campaign. With the training level, where they're like, oh, look at the Russians are so stretched for supplies that they are making their guys throw potatoes for training instead of grenades. Can you believe it? That kind of shit. Being dropped is the worst fate of all. Erased from Graphite history. I do at least archive them still, usually. Even dropped games get archived, but they don't go on my website or anything. If you can believe it. What? If I drop a game, it gets erased from our reality. That's the real danger. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on these games that I didn't like. So let's move on to the special awards section. These are not, it's not exactly runners-up. It's more like games that didn't make it to the top 10, but also kind of like had something interesting to them that piqued my interest, you know? Night and Baby exists until the 200,000 redeem is gone, yeah. Then it will be deleted. Seems a little quiet. I'm eating a fuck-off huge bag of caramel popcorn and drinking a beer. Ha! This is fun nights! Graphite grunty smile. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm glad you're having a good time. What if Graphite dropped viewers and we all just forgot them? Yeah, I'll drop you into the Shark Tank. I'm having a great night. I'm glad to hear it. Wait, I can't forget. I have to actually put the thing up first. Don't let me forget. Alright. Special mentions. Okay, alright. I think you guys are gonna like this one. So first off, we have this fascinating writing award, Overblood 2. Certainly unparalleled in the writing department. There's, I'm already mad. Why? Why is that not in the top 10? Well, because I didn't like it that much. I thought it was really entertaining. I thought it was really entertaining. Love this text boil you did in Blender. Yeah, the text GIFs, these are actually little videos that I rendered where I use Blender's 2D animation to write out stuff, and then I just put a randomized noise modifier on it to make it squiggle. You get instant squiggle vision. What did I miss? Oh, everything. You missed all of it. I'm sorry. Graphite, when do we get a break for me to boost? Never. Leave to get that at your own, what is the word? Not despair. At your own risk? Yeah. That. She has mastered the Dr. Katz technique. It was easy. It's that easy to make Ed, Ed, and Eddie lines. Yeah. I can show you how, if you want, later. Destruction, peril, discretion. Yeah, these are all fine. Anyway, this game is the best one you played this year. No, it's not. I mean, it's a really cool game. I think there's a lot of cool stuff in Overblood 2. Honestly, Overblood 2 maybe could have battled it out for number 10, but I don't know. I still do like the game a lot, though. I think it's fascinating. There's nothing like Overblood 2 out there. I don't know. Mostly I was captivated by the writing. What an opening this had. Yeah, the story, the insane voice acting, everyone standing around the table, cutscene after cutscene talking about the hull drive. No, the hull drive is a myth. No, actually, we have found documents that say that the hull drive really does exist. Oh, but how would it be possible to make a working hull drive? Can we even do that? It's just a myth. It's just a theory, isn't it? Well, actually, we have a working hull drive that's been sitting around. They just like keep revealing more and more. Everyone talking about the hull drive in the bar forever and ever for hours. Years of our lives spent watching the cutscenes of Overblood 2. Yeah, ratatouille dialogue. Yeah, exactly. Killing yourself with the statue. Yeah, it's a little Easter egg. A callback to the first Overblood, of course. And they're all British. It reminded me of Britain, yeah. Remember the main character, Akarno Brainy? Wanted to become the greatest junk blade racer. I can't really remember what he sounded like anymore. He had like a really subdued voice that was like, sounded like he was kind of sat too far away from the microphone. And like a budget Heihachi we had on our team. I thought that game was fun to play. Kinda. It was kind of cool. Remember that hype moment where we used the that levitation plate and the super jump to like make that jump that should not have been possible? That was great. His voice is the sound of me being unable to focus on dialogue. It's memories we will never forget, unlike the crap that on top 10. Well, you'll see. Come on now. Fighting that Shades guy with a katana. Yeah, in the Cyberdome or whatever. I have no idea where that was. We were just kind of in there. I remember that level being really long. You still need to do post-game level of Overblood 2. Oh no. We watched that, remember? We watched that. I'm not playing that. I just took my first sip. We're cosmically synced, yeah. I actually got the Baileys and you got the Steel Reserve at that moment. Anyway though, we'll be moving on to the next game now. I don't know what else to say about Overblood 2. It was interesting. I liked it. I thought it was cool. There's nothing like it in the entire world. So let's see what's up next. The curtain's closed. Interesting artifacting going on there. No. The little bar on VLC turned yellow and is bouncing around. I don't know why that's happening. Let's see. What's next? Okay, yeah, here we go. Next. I'm presenting the Multimedia Award to the Museum of Anything Goes. I think that if you were there for this, you'll never forget it. Because, man, this game is like the avalanche of multimedia of all time. IDK what that even is, so I'm not mad. I mean, it was basically like somebody just slapped a bunch of videos and like 3D renders and writing together in a museum format, and you just go through and look at different like paintings, and it leads you to all these different strange like contexts where like, okay, we'll click on this and then read some odd poetry from whoever made this game. And then one of them was like just footage of Chicago in the 90s, just like people on the street, like with the they like record it with like a camcorder or something. It's just a fascinating game. It's so funny that TV Tropes was like, it has an actual dead guy in it. It doesn't. Which was either some animal meat or a mummy. Sound like a game that would make Graphy say, I want to make something like this. I would like to make a museum type of game. The is this a photo of a dead person award? Yeah. This game, I couldn't even properly rate it. It's just such an odd thing. It's just like, I don't know. What is this game? It was interesting. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I really liked when we got to the back part of the museum that was like that twisty hallway that was kind of creepy. There's like some weird stuff going on back there. There's like that skeleton thing that was moving around. It's basically not a game. It's an interactive environment. I think that qualifies it to be a game. That's fine. Can't believe they killed somebody just for the Museum of Anything Goes. So, you know, things like that happen every day in this twisted world. Oh shit.
Clavio is approaching with 104 creatures.
Hi Clavio, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. It's the only game Graphy has ever given a 3 question marks rating to. Yeah, it's one I just couldn't rate it. I forgot a raid message, that's fine.
Mobile_suit_Grundle is now trapped like a
nice
rat.
Nice username. Thank you, Mobile Suit Grundle, for the follow. And
Pain
Pink2D
2D is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to all raiders. And yeah, thanks for raiding. What were you doing tonight, Clavio? You having a nice one? Enjoying those dancing emotes? They're whipping their heads around. They're gonna get whiplash. Clavio's sick. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. That's no good. Sick in bed stream.
Batterdays is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you, Batterdays. Is this a reference to the webcomic with a similar name? I hope not. This is the only neat way to dance. Something else. Okay, good. I never get to raid you, so I was like, yes! Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm doing my year-end awards for games that we played this year. Right now we're in the special awards. Just like stuff that's not in the top 10. That sounds like I can't Millie Rock kind of talking. What? It's Millie Rock. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm having a good one. Yeah, Museum of Anything Goes. Odd game, fascinating game. I liked it a lot. What is it though? I don't know, something. Maybe we'll find out someday. But now we'll be moving on to the next. What? No. Drums? No need to start just yet. Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a game we didn't actually finish. We didn't finish this game. Dwarf Fortress? I played this one time. I didn't finish it. There's no real finishing this game. But I got obsessed with this game. I got fucking obsessed with this game. I did nothing but think about this game and play this game and read the wiki for it for like 2 weeks straight. I was obsessed. Everything I thought about, I would go out and I would drive. I could see the taillights of the car in front of me and I would say, oh, those look like colons and semicolons like in Dwarf Fortress. And then a rat got into my kitchen and I was like building a cardboard barrier to keep the rat out of my kitchen, putting it over the rat hole next to my dishwasher, and I was like, this is just like Dwarf Fortress. Like if something got into your base and you had to build a wall, is just like Dwarf Fortress. I could only think about it for like 2 weeks. So I think that yeah, you BCW that wall, exactly. You construct cardboard blocks at your little workbench. Yeah, that gaming paying off. But yeah, I don't know. This game really inspired some kind of a... put some glue in my brain and stuck itself there. I love it. And I'm looking forward to playing more of it in the future. We all suffered from the intense strange mood, yeah. You became woozy-fied. For those that weren't there for the stream, Museum of Anything Goes was a collection of candid 90s videos and experimental media using HyperCard and early CG, with no real goal in mind. Yeah, it was just kind of like, what if everywhere you looked and turned, something happened? Something crazy happened. I love your mind, thanks. It could use a little bit of pressure washing, but I think it's alright. It's an alright mind. Yeah. It's an infinite vortex game, it rules, yeah.
Generaldank is now trapped like a rat.
Generaldank, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. And you're still on the sad music, by the way. This isn't sad music. This is like, you know, chilling out, thinking about particularly interesting games that maybe didn't make it to the top 10. Yeah, mysterious music. It's different music, yeah. When will someone make the brain pressure washer sim game? I guess that's like Psychonauts in a roundabout way. Put on that music you tweeted me today. I think we could get copyright flagged for that. Nico was talking about Pacific by 808 State. I think it's like a remix of one of their songs. It has some cool saxophone that goes... Yeah, thanks. You're welcome for singing that for you. Yeah. So, anyway, I kind of spaced these like a little too far over. I'm realizing I could be a little bigger. I could always be a little bigger. Just a little bit. So, let's get on to the next game then. I don't really know what else to say about Dwarf Fortress. Like, I played a lot of it. I even got to the point where I was like embarking on like tundra and like glaciers and like deserts and stuff, and like messing with aquifers just to see what would happen. It's a fascinating game. It's endlessly fascinating. Everything in the entire game is just like a rabbit hole. Every individual thing that you try to do is its own rabbit hole. Sorry if I'm not greeting people today. There's just so many people. I'm so behind on greeting that I can't start now. I do appreciate everyone being here though. Yes. You swim in the aquifer. Isn't the aquifer just like stone that is holding rock? No, Graphy, greet me right now. Who said that? They're a tough puzzle. light aquifers are not too bad. A stone that is holding rock. Water, sorry. You know what I mean. Her glasses aren't working. Yeah, I've got Dr. Doro's glasses on. It's not the right prescription. That's where those went. Dr. Doro? Yes. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. What will be next? What am I gonna pick next? Yeah, alright. This is a bit of a silly award because it's not actually what I liked about the game that much, but... Thanks to Jurassic Park for the Mega Drive for being the only game that I played all year that lets you eat little dinosaurs to regain health.
Vor Award.
Yeah, that's what this is. Thank you, Kojanu. But anyway, this game, beyond just that, oh no.
Forward.
Forward. She tweeted it out. What's that mean? Anyway, this game though, aside, I did like this game a lot. I hate the Dr. Grant levels because like, how can you make a game where you can play as a raptor and you can like jump around and eat dinosaurs and like just chain kill people by jumping on them like Mario? And then you make the other half of the game be like, oh, you're playing as Sam Neill and he's like this weak little guy with his little gadgets and he has like fucking miserably sliding around on tree trunks and shit. Like, how can you possibly make that the other half of your game? I don't know. It seems pathetic.
Clever girl.
Yes, thank you very much, Arya. For the 10 bits. If only he had eaten a dinosaur. Yeah, but that doesn't work, though. It's not the right way around.
You are shining in the dark. You are graphite.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm emitting a little bit of light right now, perhaps. You can play as Raptor in Rampage Edition, too. We did play some of that. Right? It was weird, though. I didn't like that game at all. I thought you turned this off. No, I was talking about it, but I didn't. I think I did that wrong. I thought 10 was hitting 1 10 times. What?
Clever sis.
Yes, thank you. I'm relatively clever. In my own way. Dot will play the Dr. Grant levels, then I can draw her as Grant, and you as the Raptor. Yeah, we'll be facing off. I'll knock down the statue on her, like at the end of the game. But, this game, you know, jokes aside, I thought it was really fun. I thought it was really fun. The Raptor levels, at least, were, I mean, it was fucked. Everything about this game was fucked, and it was like you couldn't predict how anything was going to interact a lot of the time, or how your movement was even going to play out, but I think that ultimately this is a really fun game. It was like, the movement, once you got used to how you need to like juke through a level with like the very specific movement of the Raptor, like how you had that long lunge and there was like, you know, certain ways that you could move just a little hop by like attacking to the side and stuff and like climb on ledges and stuff and like hit guys just in a row like by jumping on them. It was like super fun. I think that I don't know, it's a shame that the Raptor side of the game didn't have more levels, honestly, because it could have been longer. You know, it could have been longer. Remember, the cheat password is nyuk nyuk. What? Like the Three Stooges? I was watching a SNES Lion King game and thought it felt similar to this game, really. I know I've watched one Lion King game, I think it might have been the Mega Drive one, and it was, it looked really frustrating and depressing. Damn you, Sam Neill, taking away more Raptor levels. Yeah, how dare you, Samuel. It's your fault entirely. You played a big vertical level that was hard to find exit in. Yeah, it was like we were trapped between two huge trees and we just kept like climbing and it felt like we just couldn't get out. I didn't like that game very much. Wow, what an emote. What is that? What is that? Who is that? Who, man? Yeah, this is what I wish had happened to the Dr. Grant half of the game. The Raptor just chase it off and take over all of that. Yeah, but anyway, Jurassic Park, it's good. You should play it if you like really fucked up feeling games. Let's go on to the next game though. There's no time to waste. Now, the next award Yes. This game, I don't remember when we played this. Quite on Azuma Manor Story, which is like a combination sort of like a sort of like survival horror type of game, though it didn't really feel like that ultimately, and like a point and click adventure game, sort of like hybrid. This game was like, it was a little clunky, but it was very cool, and I think that this was mostly made by one person as far as I could tell from the credits. And it's like quite an elaborate game, so I don't really know how they did it. I mean, it's like a quite high quality game. Yeah, very PS2 feeling game. Okay. Bon Voyage, yes. Very nice. That game looks aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, I liked the sort of like flat, like almost cartoony look of it. And something about the movement of this game was like kind of weirdly satisfying, and the combat and stuff. I kind of didn't like it early on. I don't think I understood how to play it early, but once I got into it, I was more and more fascinated by it. And it's just a very nice game, solid game. It's like pretty much perfect length. You know, it was a great game. I really look forward to whatever this person's going to develop in the future. I don't know if it seemed like they were maybe working on something else when I looked at their website after finishing the game, but I'm not sure. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that we'll see more from the developers of Quite On Azuma Manor Story. If you're looking for a nice, short and sweet horror type of game, horror action adventure game, you know, you might want to take a look. It's probably on sale right now. Already looking forward to the 2023 VOR Award. I don't even know how I could achieve that. I don't know. Remember how more than halfway through they added the first-person camera mechanic? Yeah. Strange decision. Down to $10, yeah. Play Hakuniwa Explorer or whatever. Oh yeah, that does have VOR. I already played that though. I don't think I could play that on Twitch though, but I did see people have played it. There's VODs out there for Hakuniwa Explorer. That game's good. Great. Good music. Marathon of every platformer with a VOR level. Entire SNES library. Yeah. RTA in Japan played it on Twitch. Oh, okay. So I could play that. Alright. Yeah, maybe we'll play that in the future. I like that game. The dialogue, the text, oh man. It's like the ultimate Newgrounds game. Ugh, I feel so snotty for some reason. I'm all stuffed up. Anyway, we'll go on to the last special mentions award before we get into the top 10. Schnotty sis, yes. I'm Schnotty. Gonna find out who's snotty or mice. You're definitely a mouse. She play Tribal Hunter. I was looking at that. You said that it plays kind of bad though, right? Alright, now, the last one. I bet Mocha's gonna be upset about this. The game that is too good for the top 10. Kingsfield 2 is just like a nearly perfect game. It's just too good to put in the top 10. It's not fair to the other games. I can't put it in there. If it's too good, then it should be number 1, yeah. But no, it's not official game of the year. It's just too good. Najumber 0. Earth Herb? Yes, Earth Herb. It's alright, but it is 1000% a Graphy Gets Mad game. Oh no. It's like very specific platforming or something. You are a strange little elf. It's true. It's true. It's like S rank. Say it's number 0, and then you can put on Tite Kubo glasses. What? This is the dumbest thing you have ever done on stream. What? Why? Is this the coveted 6 stars and heart rating? No, not quite. I think this is a fantastic game, though. I think this is probably one of my favorite games ever. It's good. This is like a top 5 kind of game. Can't wait to laud number 1, the second best game of the year. While this gets deflated anti-climax. To be fair, Kingsfield 2 does rule. Yeah, it's awesome. This is dumber than the time you didn't put Overblood 2 in the top 10. Well, we're breaking records at light speed here then. Kind of weird platforming. Oh, I guess a lot of fetish games are like that. They have like specific gameplay. They're like seriously designed games, but then they're just kind of awful to play. This is not a game of this year. It is a game of all time. Yes. Well, I mean, it's just a great game. If you haven't played this, if you haven't watched the VOD, play it. Play it. Do it. Play all the Kingsfield games. Why the fetish games only let you see the fetish content if you lose? That make no sense. I mean, I think there was some game that I was looking at that looked like a lot of that would come out in the boss fights, even if you don't lose. But I can't remember what it was called. It was called something name. And I remember there was like a boss that was like a lamia, and it was like also like a wolf, and she had big jugs, and I think she was smoking a pipe or something. It was called Your Name. Mahjong games, you have to win. Yeah, play Mahjong then. Anyway, we go on to the top 10 now. And you know what that means. Well, we'll have to switch to another set of music. All this music... Oops, no, don't do it yet. This music was free 15 from Shenmue 1. But now, we'll be dimming that out. Bad ends are an entire fetish. Yeah, I think that reading, you know, Goosebumps, like Choose Your Own Adventure books, I think that the experience of flipping through those and just going to all the pages that were the bad ends and just reading those before even like reading the book, it probably transformed my brain, you know, perform some operations on my gray matter. Desperately trying to learn both a foreign language and... Wait, I can't find that message again now. Oh, and Mahjong to play saucy Mahjong games. Do you need much text to play those? We all have that brain rot. Yes. Well, here we go. Enough about fetishes and fetish games. Let's get into the top 10. Is this loud enough? I feel like it's gonna get louder. My tracking keeps losing me. This is the slot house music from Shenmue 1. The music is fine. The volume? Hey, Barmsteads. Off-branch Charlie Brown music, yes. What? Sounds like Charlie Brown to you? I'll turn it down 1 pip. Oh, I feel a little woozy from whipping my head around like that. I think that the alcohol might have something to do with it too. Ah. The breakdancing dog. I love this song. I listened to this the entire time I was working on the Game Awards stuff. Why you want that wine? Because I want it. It tastes good. I like this music. I did not realize Shenmue music was that good. Yeah, it's amazing. You should listen to Maeda Barbershop or Fortune's Pier Night. Those are both very good songs.
Post on dat wine she making bad decisions about the awards.
No. I'm making good decisions. All of my life. Shenmue is my game of the year. That did get game of the year last year for me, didn't it? Or was it Shenmue or was it Hell Knight? Did I give Hell Knight number 1? I don't know if I would agree with that. Last year was Hell Knight. I feel like Shenmue could have edged that out. It took at least 2 years for my friends and I to get together and finish it, so it counts. You know, it's a game you could play over a long period of time. I was pogged about Hell Knight. That was an awesome game. Shenmue was 3? Really? What did I put at number 2? Hell Knight was quite a graphy fixture in the year 2021. We did play that a lot. We played a lot of Hell Knight. You said Hell Knight fit your brain like a glove. It did. The Note was 2? Yeah, that's a good choice, yeah. Shenmue 2 was finished this year because it was the first game I watched her finish. Let's look. Let's see. Graphite.neocities.org. No. I spelled org, O-E-R-G. It's not right at all. Org. Yes. Org. Thank you, Monday. Shenmue 2, we started Shenmue 2 January 1st, and we finished it January 26th, so it was the first game of the year. The very first. Starting New Year's Day. I almost got hit by another car today, I'm sorry. It is scary. I'm glad that you didn't get hit.
Graphite.org.
Speaking from experience, thank you, Kojanu. Getting hit by a car and having to go to the hospital, not fun. Don't ever... Let's just hope that doesn't ever happen to anybody in here. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Wait, I gotta make sure to put the thing up first. Alright, so, without further ado, let's get started. First game. At number 10. It's Mansion of Hidden Souls and The Mansion of Hidden Souls. They're kind of taking the slot together. A little bit confusing, the titling in English. The Sega CD game was called Mansion of Hidden Souls, and the Sega Saturn one was called The Mansion of Hidden Souls. Both concern the same mansion and a lot of the same themes and everything. Cop-outs. Those are different games. You're not wrong, but how am I supposed to choose? Fitting two entire mansions into one slot. Well, they're the same mansion. It's the Pokemon Red and Blue of this mansion. Yeah, kinda. If it could only be one, which would it be? Oh, man. See, this is the problem. This is why I put them together, alright? Alright. Because, the Mansion of Hidden Souls for the Sega CD was like one of the best looking games I think I've ever seen. It had pre-rendered 3D, but it was like in the compressed color depth of the Sega CD. Let me just get a picture of it. And like because of the reduced color depth, when the game had this like luminous look to it, it had this, it almost looks like stained glass or something. The way that like everything is so crushed down to such a like minimal number of colors. Let me get a really good screenshot. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I don't know why it says VGM on the picture, but if you don't remember what this game looks like, I mean, it's like pre-rendered 3D at this super reduced color depth. And just look at like the luminosity of the green of the pool table and like the fluorescent lights of this like cyan kind of like beautiful like glowing like look to it. And the floor is like this beautiful like golden brown and like everything is so purple and blue and everything. Just because they just couldn't have that many colors on the Sega CD at a single time. This is a beautiful looking game. I think that like very few games are that good looking, and unfortunately I would say that The Mansion of Hidden Souls for the Sega CD really suffered from having a way more bland look to it. Though I did kind of like grow accustomed to it over time, but its strength was its writing. And I love the way that The Mansion of Hidden Souls for Sega CD, Sega Saturn, my mistake, I keep getting them mixed up. You can understand, right, why? That game had way better writing though. I think that like the exploration of the people who exist as the soul butterflies in the Mansion of Hidden Souls and what their lives are like and their relationships to each other and like, you know, their relationships over a period of like God knows how much time, because like they're living in basically like some kind of mysterious afterlife state. It's like very fascinating. It got me kind of like emotionally in this odd way. I don't know. It was a cool game. The first game had bad puzzles, unfortunately. I honestly thought it was lame except graphics, so okay. That's fine. I thought the graphics were amazing. That's why I'm putting them both on this, because they're both two sides of the same story, really. Yeah, the door puzzle, not really crazy about that. I love the concept of we can only render floating talking heads, so let's just have everyone be disembodied spirits that abandon their old lives. Yeah, it's a nice way to make a compromise and not make like fully rigged like human beings in the mid-90s. The VODs are pretty cool to watch. Very funky games. Yeah, and they have an atmosphere that you don't really see anywhere else. It is beautiful. The mansions are dating. They're using my crushing technique. I don't think that you use that shallow of depth of color. But yeah, I don't know. This game, I think that Overblood 2 could have taken this spot, but I really just wanted to mention these because, man, I don't know, they got something. They got something, some kind of X factor that made me like them so much. But yeah, let's go on to number 9 now. And coming in at number 9, I put this kind of confusingly set up in OBS, so it's a little difficult for me to parse it. Hey, Gadget. Oh wait, the other ones are still there. Anyway, number 9, Gadget. Invention, Travel, and Adventure. It's an awesome game. I really like this game. Yes, Gadget was this year. It feels like it was a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Gadget and the Mansion of Gadget. Yes, the Gadget. Invention, Travel, Adventure, Advent Calendar. It feels so old. Yeah, it feels like it was 1,000 years ago. I think you understand yourself very well, and I'm jealous. Will you get there someday yourself? We'll all arrive there sometime. Horse Lover. Yeah, having a character named Horse Lover. Pretty good way to start the game out. Gadget, the game that got me over 200k channel points dishonestly. Yeah, there was the faulty gambling, where we gambled on whether or not the comet in the game was real. I don't even remember what the truth was, but the wrong option won the prediction, and then all of the channel points got proportioned out incorrectly. Sorry about that, but I'm not gonna undo it now. That was a year ago. The truth isn't even remembered. We influenced your decision for our own game. Yeah, you can do that. You can do a little bit of that. Anyway, this game though, the mysterious atmosphere of it and the graphics and the progression of it. You know, we played a little bit of what was it, L-Zone, and also Alice, an interactive museum, I think it was called, by the same company, Elcom or something like that. I can't remember what the company was called, but this was definitely the best of those that we looked at. It's a very cool game. I don't really know what the plot is, but I don't know. I think it's just wandering around having mysterious, like, kind of paranoid meetings with these, like, creepy looking guys and all these, like, kind of gigantic, like, industrial looking environments, and like you're always getting on these trains and taking them to some unknown locations and going into museums and going into train stations and hotels and talking to people. It was so cool. We were always putting stuff in our briefcase. You predicting? Number 4 is Ecstatica? You guys are gambling on that? You guys acting like a dog. They're all dogs. All of them. I like how the tail wag looks like it's going to the beat of the music. It's not, but this game had a cool feeling. Yeah, it's like nothing else. It reminds me of Philip K. Dick novellas or short stories or something, which is I think a big reason why I liked it so much. So I read a lot of Philip K. Dick. I like him a lot. It's like one of the first times that I ever identified like, oh, this is someone who's like as paranoid as me making these books. Reminds you of who's Dick? Ah, come on now. It's so close to going to the beat. It's driving me crazy. Talking about the paranoia feeling of it at the time. Did I talk about Philip K. Dick during that stream? You know, I feel like the downside of the Game Awards is I'm always going to be reiterating what I already wrote in the reviews on my website, and probably a lot of stuff that I already said in the stream, so it's just a fun time to remember the game, so I recognize that bulge or whatever. What? Very rude way to speak to the gas station attendant. We want to hear it again. We like hearing that again. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, Gadget. Cool game. We go on to number 8 now. That kind of glitched out there for a second. I don't know why that happened. All right, coming in at number 8. All right, here we go. Dr. Hauser, translated by Snowy Aria here in chat, who also made some custom music for the game to replace some that was going to get copyright struck if you stream the game without the patched music. You know, this game, I think I Hauser COVID. This game is awesome. Like, you know, I've played many games, like tank control adventure type of games, and I kind of wasn't expecting this game to be good, because I only heard about this as like, this game is like funny and it looks like shit and it runs at like a single-digit frame rate. But, I mean, it's actually really good and it has a lot of cool ideas in it. Dr. How? Yeah, Snowy Aria got 8th place. Wow, congratulations. Somehow King of Ecstatica with crazy presentation. Yeah, I would say they have a lot of similarities. Best Game Translator of the Year award goes to Snowy Aria Easy. You know, she mentioned this earlier. I didn't actually read this message out. Something about Koei Shashin getting number 1 or something. And I was meaning to create another category, the ludonarrative consonants category, for the special awards for Koei Shashin, but I forgot. So shout out to Koei Shashin, which is a cool game that I forgot to give mention to. And Snowy Aria also translated that with the 8 Mansions translation team. Spoiler that Koei is not in the top 10. How dare you? I'm sorry. This motherfucker making a ludonarrative consonants category. Listen, I hate that shit normally. I don't like to spend very much brain power on that, but after I played that game, I was like obsessed with thinking about it. And just thought about like, man, actually the design of this game is like, you know, really attuned to the story. And I thought it was super cool in that way. Anyway, that's not to do with Dr. Hauser, which is a completely different game. You drew the 8 on this one very cutely, thank you. It's like a snowman, kinda. The curse was waiting to activate until you didn't put it in your top 10. Now you're doomed, no! I think Dr. Hauser has COVID. He'll be okay, he survived the Death Mansion. This game was really cool though. I thought it was just like a fun, you know, little breezy adventure. Not exactly breezy when it's running at 1 FPS or whatever, but I thought it was really cool. They tried a lot of cool stuff that maybe didn't necessarily work, but I thought it was fun. That it was, you know, the puzzles were mostly pretty solvable, which is always nice in an adventure game, not having to look anything up. Did we have to console the walkthrough at all in this game? I don't remember. Was Alone in the Dark Cowboy Adventure last year? I can't remember. I don't know. I think that might have been October last year. Yeah, if you haven't watched the Alone in the Dark VODs, those are good. Those are fun time. I like those games a lot. This game does remind me of that a lot, in a way. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Hauser, good game. Play it if you have it. If you like tank controls, you could play it. Alright, now, next up at number 7. Overblood. River Hill Soft, kind of getting some disproportionate representation in the awards this year. Bullshit. What? Mocha's really mad. Love the elephant who was tricked into working at that house and all the elephants killed the house owner. That was Ihatovo Monogatari, Declan, I think you're thinking of. The second one is so much better. I disagree. I think that Overblood 2 is a tight game, is a really nicely designed game. It was fun. It had kind of fun story, fun voice acting. I would definitely play Overblood again sooner than Overblood 2. She said Overblood 2, did I? Oh shit. Overblood 1, I could actually follow what was happening. Yeah, that's... Maybe for some people that's a point in its favor, so for some people maybe not. Emily and I agreeing means it is fact. Switch them now. I don't think you're in any position to be making such demands, Mocha. Was Overblood 1 the one with teleporting genes into people's brains? Oh no, it was we needed to teleport the genes out of people's DNA. We needed to use a no, wait. No, that was Gorky 17, wasn't it? Where they had to make a teleporter to teleport the evil monster genes out of their bodies? I remember that. Oh, Gorky 17. Oh man. She can't even remember the fucking plot. It's number 7. Come on. I played so many games this year. I finished like 30 to 50 games this year. Because it had no plot. No, it had plot. Come on now. Isn't that what happened in Gorky? 30 to 50? Yeah. I don't know how many it was. These reactions are really funny. I'm gonna organize a chat union. You can organize a chat reunion. You teleport their genes so they can't use Denim Walk. Yeah, the most dangerous ability. Anyway though, this game was fun to play. It was pretty nicely paced. It was didn't overstay its welcome too much. I thought it was fun. I thought the combat was like really bad, but also really funny. And who could forget Peepo, our beloved little friends, who was in Overblood 2, like sometimes. Not the same Peepo, because Peepo is dead. Peepo has been erased, sadly, from the world. But yeah, I like this game a lot. You know, I think that my predilection for tank controls type of adventure games is like really weighing the awards this year. So we're getting a lot of those, aren't we? But yeah, Overblood number 7. Now we go on to number 6. Oh, coming in at number 6, by far the longest game that I've ever streamed, Infra. Well, the longest game that I've finished, at least. I think that Shadow Hearts Covenant was gonna be longer than this, but this game took up like it was like an entire month. This was one of the top games on my Steam replay because I played it for so long. Corruption? Wow, only 6. Yes, I do love this game. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of game. Fascinating. Making a game about being a civil engineer, solving like mist puzzles that have like a veneer of like real-life engineering thrown over them. I thought this game was fantastic. There's nothing like it in the entire world, and I'm so glad that I played it. And I will say that solving that whole water plant, where we had to fix the water plant, it wasn't even necessary, I just did it. That was probably one of the most satisfying things I've ever done in any game. So, it was a great game. And the story, even though I don't really know what happened, was like pretty entertaining in its own way. It was like this weird, like, simmering, like, political intrigue plot under everything that was going on. This game forever transformed the way I talk about how many batteries are remaining in any given situation. Oh, like when you only have 4 packs of flashlight batteries left. I still have 10 packs of flashlight batteries. Starts off civil engineer game, goes into insane setting. Yeah, the preoccupation with the green mushrooms. What a great game. What an awesome game. I love this game so much. My only gripe with it is just maybe too long. Battery in the camera is running out soon. Yeah, shout out to Morco. We all love Morco. And I think this game made it impossible for me to hear corrupt or corruption like in the same way ever again. Hoping for DLC or mods or open sewer in 2023. Yeah, what is the status of open sewer right now? I know they were gonna retool it completely, but I don't know. And they said they were working on DLC for Infra. There was a fan-made expansion mod, I guess, but I haven't played it. I was just a little bit needed a break from the game after we finished it. We will say corruption as a joke forever, yes. Corruption detected. So far, horror games. No, this isn't a horror game. I wouldn't say that Dr. Hauser is a horror game either. But I don't even know if I would call Overblood a horror game. It has like some horror trappings, but I think it's more like just like an adventure game. remember when you were going to go back to Covenant? It could happen someday. We are talking about war and corruption today. How? Yeah, we all love a little bit of nice corruption. A little slab of corruption. But anyway, yeah, great game. If you haven't played Infra, if you like puzzles, if you like infrastructure and engineering and public utilities, give it a look. It's a fun game. Cool game. Now, we go on to the top 5. I think, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so I think that means we're going on to a different music track now. Again, this was the Slothouse music. Wait, is there another track? No, I think this was gonna be like post-awards music. Never mind. Heh. Sluthouse. You watch your mouth, young man. I'm just kidding. Anyway, though, next, as we go into the top 5, Garage, Bad Dream Adventure. I griped about this game a lot while I was playing it, but I don't know how obvious this was. But when we went into the ending, I was trying to hide it, but I cried a lot, and I am usually pretty good at not crying on stream. I was trying to hide it because I felt compromised. You obviously cried. Oh, okay. Remember Guatari? Yes, I remember that. This game flattened me though emotionally by the end. I got really grumpy in the middle, but it almost feels like that was the point. I missed her crying. Gosh damn. Yeah, you should have been watching. There was some stuff I didn't like about this game. Like, I understand what they were going for with the heavy emphasis on fishing and stuff. Like, you know, fishing as almost like a metaphor for introspection or, you know, ruminating or something like that. Because there was all those times where we had to fish a long time to get specific frogs in order to get the ending that we were going for, like just get to the ending at all. But that stuff, I really didn't like the fishing in this game at all. Unfortunately, I love the story, I love the setting, I love the characters, but the grinding aspect of the game got pretty... Yeah, there was a plush in this game. Did you see the ending Alice got? No, I've never seen any of the other endings. I don't have any idea what happens in any other route in this game. We accidentally blundered into like the hardest ending to get. I don't even know how that happened, but yeah, milky fuel. We all want a little milky fuel. We all want to stir frogs and crabs. It was good for Alice. Maybe I'll take a look at it. See what her playthrough was like. I need to finish watching Garage VODs. I really liked it. It's a cool game. You accepted the stone, even though it's worthless, even though it hurts. You're out here accepting that stone. Do you have milky fuel? Siblings are hungry. I'm sorry, I'm fresh out. Unfortunately. Oh. You guys are all like in a nest like little baby birds, peeping for that milky fuel. But yeah, I don't know. Great game. Great music. The art, impeccable. The writing. Like, just, I don't know, atmosphere. You're the baby goats waiting for the Sprite bottles. Yeah, now we're talking. But, yeah, I did get grumpy at this game while we were playing it, but I think that if I hadn't suffered through so much frustration, the surprise of the ending hitting me so hard emotionally wouldn't maybe have had such a strong impact. I don't know. But yeah, great game. Excellent. I'm really glad that we played this right when it came out on PC. Its official English release. And yeah. So, now on to number 4. I don't know why that keeps artifacting like that. It's really weird. It keeps getting like data moshed. I'm about to catch some more flack. Number 4, Dreadout and Dreadout Keepers of the Dark. I am putting these both in the same slot because they are two sides of the same coin to me. Like, I think that Keepers of the Dark is a very natural extension of Dreadout. And, I mean, it tells the story of, you know, a point in where we were, I guess, like, unconscious. So it's like, they're both part of the same game, I would say. Yeah, these games were awesome. I love Dreadout. I was wondering where Dreadout would land. Cop Out Part 2, yeah. Cope and see the Maldka. Anyway, I don't know. I like this game a lot. They're just so, like, these scrappy games. Like, they're not scary. Like, the ship sailed on them being scary pretty early. But then you get into it and it's like, this is just, like, bizarre and fascinating. Just, like, endless weird stuff happening, and just, like, you can really tell that the devs were really pushing the limits of what the systems they had put together for the game in order to make a really interesting and varied game. It is not at all like what I was expecting. People always say, isn't this game like Fatal Frame? No, you have a camera. Yeah, you take pictures of ghosts. It's not like Fatal Frame at all, though. Fatal Frame is a very traditional survival horror game with a camera. These games are like Mario Party or something. It's like insane. Thanks for reminding me to draw Croc Lady fan art. Yes, she was quite nice. Mario Party! Yeah. That feel when the guy running backwards. I love when it'd hype up a ghost like the Butcher, and you kill them in an instant. I can't even remember. The Butcher left, like, no impression on me. It was just kind of like a guy. You just take pictures of them. I was expecting these lower. I don't remember them being loved, but maybe I should rewatch and read reviews. I mean, I love these games. Like, I would say Garage could have edged these out by making me cry, but I think that the scrappiness of these games and the way that they show the kind of, like, priorities that I wish that more games had, where they had to focus on making the game fun and making the game interesting rather than polishing them. Because these games were, like, really rough. Like, there's so many times that shit just didn't work or was fucking busted looking. Like, remember there was that one guy with the eyeballs, the eyeball puking guy, and he would just, like, clip through the door. Just, like, his head would literally, like, clip through the door frame when he walked through it and stuff like that. I mean, this game had no polish, but they had so much heart and so much soul that I can't not love them. They're so good. I wish that more games were like this. The eyeball guy was baffling. They were made quite early, too, I remember. Yeah, they were Unity. They were, like, early... They were, like, old Unity. Like, early 2010s. I can't believe that they made even this happen. That was so much part of the charm. Yeah, exactly. I played Dreadout 2 this year. Did you like it? I'm curious about it. We need to replay all these games next year to reevaluate the list. I think you made some big mistakes. No. I think I've made exactly the choices I wish to make. Haha. It was made on Unikitty. From Lego? Yes. No. Okay, you tantrum. You can fuss and tantrum. Hello, Pondwater. Oh my. You had big ass in this game. What? I guess so. Huh. Forgot I can't backseat the second part of Keepers in the Dark. It was my sleeping hour. That's okay. We figured it out. We can tantrum? Yeah, you're allowed. I'll put up with it, I guess, if you can't help it. Anyway, though, if you're looking for a fun and interesting horror game, you really can't go wrong with either of these. Just give them a chance. I mean, the very first part of Dreadout, when you get to the school, maybe not the best introduction to the game, but I think after that point, I started to understand what the game was like, what it was going for. I liked it a lot. So, now, on to number 3. And that, my friends, my beloved younger siblings, is Blue Stinger, of course. One of the best games from the last year. Bullshit. You hate it. I don't. In memory of Bobby Lapette. Yes, we love Bobby Lapette. The artistry, framing her eye like that with the 3. Thank you. I'm glad that you like that and noticed that. I have opinions about Blue Stinger. I hear you complain the entire game and then it's top 3. Yeah, you know, sometimes that's what it takes to get in the top 3. You know, many times, the games that I like the most are the games that are the most annoying and frustrating, and sometimes it's like that with people too. I like this game a lot though. It has weird but very distinctive graphics. The combat is fucked, but it's like weirdly fun once you like get into it. Absolutely going to play this game after watching it. She was talking about Ellie making her grunty. Yeah, Ellie making me grunty all the time. The music really kills it for me. Like, bad or good? Yes, Dog's Bower is Dr. Eggman from Sonic Adventure 1, and Elliot was Sonic, and Janine was Rouge the Bat, also Luke Triton from the Professor Layton games, and that's Lanny Minella. She was also Eriko from Illbleed. Blue Stinger deserves this price. Price? Yeah, the music was pretty bad, but I think it was pretty funny. The Christmas music was great. It was great music. The rest of the game, the music wasn't so great. I thought that like towards the end of the game, they started playing this music that had a part where it was at least like had a melody. The part where it would go. It's like the closest thing that game has to a main theme. I thought that was like all right compared to like a lot of the other music that was just like. You know, like a climactic finale type of music, and you're just like running around like sumoing guys until coins come out of them. That is not the music. What were those sounds? It is. It is. The way that elf comes into being still baffles me. Nephilim? You mean coming down and looking at Tim's like a little bottle fairy and turning into it? That's an odd choice. The fact that you get sumo powers from a shirt and not a mawashi is so weird. I guess it's just that dogs just wears different shirts, I guess. Graphite told me the game was about impregnation the other day. Yeah, we were arguing about what the plot is. She said that she thought that Nephilim, the Blue Stinger, was an international police force that was trying to take down this dinosaur guy that's spreading across all the planets, but then I thought that it was that Nephilim was coming there to mate with the big dinosaur guy, and then they sent the seed into space, and then they fired off the little seeds to all the other planets to spread and like propagate more. Interplanetary, not internationally. Did I say internationally? I really hope it is the second one. It was obviously a creation mission myth reading thing. It's hard to say. The game is open to interpretation. Shut up, Emily. You will propagate. I don't know if I'll be doing any of that. I don't think I need any progeny. It has multiple interpretations, yeah. The rich text of Blue Stinger. Wahoo! The Graphite Awards! Hello. Hello. We're at number 3 right now. The shot of all the asteroids in the asteroid belt suggests it was a cycle that's happened thousands of times already. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. At number 3 is the Blue Stinger Christmas Mart music. Yeah, you know, hold on. For just a second. Just, you know, it's kind of like past the time. Let's see. Just for old time's sake. Yeah. We'll listen to it for a second and think back on our holiday weekend.
I can't believe Blue Stinger was pregnant with Mocha Baby. Level Crybaby.
Yeah, that's where Mocha the Baby came from. Originally. Everyone is raving. Everyone's going fucking crazy. Dot level cry, baby. Baby. Yes. The fact that the game ends on an orchestral arrange of this means that they knew. Wait, it did? What?
Dot level Crybaby. Dot level Crybaby. Dot level Crybaby.
Dot level cry, baby. Baby. Margot played it, so I got reminded. I'm glad that she played it.
I'm going to take a bath. Nothing gonna stop me.
Yes, and we all love the bath scene where Dogs and Elliot take a bath together. Just like why did they do that? To clean off so that they could go into the lab or something? Dog and Elliot gay alert. I wish. I fucking wish. This song makes me want to kick monsters until they explode into gold. Yeah. That's the real meaning of Christmas, isn't it? Putting on your wrestling shirt and drop kicking someone so hard that they turn into a bunch of coins. I gotta watch that scene. What's the timestamp? Yeah. 69 hours, 4 minutes, and 20 seconds. They needed a bath. That's literally the reason. And then Elliot put on the jumpsuit for the lab, and Dogs put on the Santa outfit, and then from then on out, every time Janine called, she would call him Old Santa. I thought that was really good. I don't know. This game... really, something else. I don't know what it is. But, I liked it a lot. It was fascinating. And someday, I really want to go back and get, Mad mode in the game. Unlock the secrets and stuff. Dogs puts on the Santa outfit, and then Elliot out of nowhere tells him he's gonna fuck Janine. And he's kind of been doing that from the beginning of the game. You know, like there was like that that time when Janine sniped the bull stinger for us, and then Elliot says, Janine! And the dog says, a woman? And then Elliot says like, yeah, and she's my kind of girl, so hands off, okay? Or something like that. He was shockingly immediately about that. He's fucking weird. I love Graphy's favorite games because they are all like, this game is not good, it's the best. Yeah, exactly. When games kind of suck, that's the good stuff. Yeah, he called her a bitch too. Yeah, Dogs was like, they had a conversation and then Dogs said, what a bitch. I don't know why he said that, for no reason. What was Doki's endgame? I don't know. Getting crab and beer dinner at like a bar after it was all over? Who is better? Elliot or Elliot from Mr. Robot? Oh, Elliot from Mr. Robot. I mean, Elliot from Blue Stinger has no sex appeal. I'm sorry. Elliot from Mr. Robot has like almost maxed out sex appeal. Hydrate, thank you very much. I probably need to be drinking some water while I'm drinking my malt liquor. Hello, Corey. Dogs' dream was learning to fight and swim at the same time. I don't think he'll ever achieve that. Old dogs and new tricks and all that. The no sex appeal award, yeah. He had kind of nice legs in his jeans, I guess. As nice as a Dreamcast character can look. You know, no match for Ryo, of course, but... Well, anyway, we should probably move on to number 2. We're getting there. We're almost at the end. You excited? I am. Now, what's next? Well, it's Shenmue 2 at number 2. Well, it feels kind of weird to even include this as in this year because it was the first game we started on January 1st and it feels like it was like over a year ago, but no, this was the first game that we played this year. It should be number 1. I mean, it's a really good game. It's an insanely good game. Remember Yellowhead Building? Yeah, that was awesome. Yellowhead Building is like a incredible just the arduous trial of gaming. This is better than number 4, which was Shenmue 1 last year. I think that Shenmue 1 probably could have been higher. Want to play a game of fucky shit? Yes. All day. Shenmue 1 at 4 is a sin greater than evil. I like that just being evil is a sin. Epic duck moments. What? No money? Yeah, we had many fond memories. Game gave me infinite brainworms. Yeah, I often will just say, what? No money? I love this game so much. You know, it's hard to beat. It's really hard to beat Shenmue 2. It was a colossal game. The compressed audio fake out at the beginning, I remember that. Where every character sounded like a Shibito from fucking Siren. You're all just like... Donald? Yes, it's been me all along. The Mocha method moment was achieved in this game. It made me feel like I made a mark in history, yeah. Where Mocha was making us do her gambling method. And we got to the point where we bet all that money on that insanely low probability gamble. And then we won. We had like infinite money for the rest of the game. I just laughed so hard, I started coughing. Well, take a sip of water. And naturally, yeah, only Mocha can do this. The motorbike woman owns, yeah, Joy. I love her. She's fantastic. I like her voice acting, her dub voice acting, where she just sounds like she's like, has no social awareness and just kind of like says the rudest thing she can imagine as loud as possible at any given moment. Man, who can forget Ren and Ryo's beautiful deep romance? You'll never meet a woman the likes of her. Yeah, her theme music pops up every time. Man, I don't know, what an awesome game. It's too bad that Shenmue 3 just never came out. Oh man, wouldn't it be so great if they made a third Shenmue game? Wow, we can all just imagine that and it'll never happen. Play that shit. Play it. Well, you know, January is right around the corner. Game number 1, Shenmue 3. No. Mocha bought it for you during the last awards. That is right. Thank you, Mocha. You are literally a dumb little baby with no power. What? You're not wrong. Shenmue 3 did come out. It's called the Sitting Ducks game. I guess they are a little bit similar, I guess, in some ways. It looks plastic in a cool way. It kind of looks like everything is made of clay. I remember when Ryo had to call his old boyfriend Guizhang just to check in. Yeah, you know, calling home, talking to your old pals. Well, you need to finish Sitting Ducks too. Oh. Yeah, right. Fine, we'll play Shenmue 3 in January. God. Don't make me regret this. I will believe it when I see it. How long have I been listening to this Yamaha keyboard demo loop? 44 minutes. It'll be over soon, don't worry. Anyway, let's go on now to the number 1. Shenmue 2. You should play it. Play Shenmue 1 and 2. Now. Hold up. Let's get, for number 1. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. We get the Shenmue 70-man battle music for number 1. The climactic moment. The revelation. It sounds like music that plays in Tim and Eric when they start doing jumping jacks or something. Yeah, kinda. I like it though. It's just the Slothouse music from Shenmue. Cause you're gonna have to fight us all, cause your pick is so shit! Oh no. She knows. Is it too too loud? Anyway, number one. Now, what is it? What will it be? The moments. Hey, Ecstatica. Number 1. Ecstatica, please come out. She called it. The fucking ass game? I technically guessed it. Yeah, you did. Are you kidding me? Mocha's so mad. What the fuck? Rating it above Shenmue 2 is insanity, though. No, I don't think so. It was a good game. I think this is probably one of the best games I've ever played. You literally put this here because of the fat ass. No, I'm not really like that crazy about ass, really.
I want my teddy bear.
What a delay. Nah. This game made me set up an x86 emulator because of the music. I mean, the music was pretty broken. Oh, it's the Riona game, yeah. There is plushie in this game? Redeemed. This game was just so fun. Like, I don't know, it's just so fun. It's like a tank controls adventure game where you could really reasonably solve most of the game. I think that the only time that we really needed much help was figuring out that to get through the traps going back out of the dungeon, you have to back up through them so that they don't go off. But this game, like the graphics, amazing. Though like the system by which you could only hold 2 items at a time, one in either hand, that is incredible. Being fucking under attack from the second you set foot in the town, just so good. The fucking unkillable werewolf that is constantly chasing you, getting kidnapped by gnomes, getting turned into what did we get turned into, like a little animal or something? We got turned into some kind of creature, I remember. Flying around in that crappy broomstick. Like, man, what an awesome game. It was just so full of personality and fun. It was like well designed, cool looking, and it was all made by like one person. I think that there was like primarily the bulk of the efforts on this game was like one person in 1994. That is insane. That is insane that a game this good was made by a single damn person in the 90s. It was so good. Hey, we turned into a, it was like a stoat or something, wasn't it? It was like one programmer and one animator who was not even a computer animator. All right, so 2 people. Well designed. Okay, come on now. No, it was well designed. Most of the puzzles in most adventure games like this, it's hard to solve the puzzles. This was doable. Most of the puzzles in this were not that hard to solve. It was pretty sensible in its layout and its design. You know, it was cool. She persevered even after the fucked up music bug. Yeah, where even after we shut down like DOSBox, the music kept playing. Made her switch platforms. What do you mean? Did I switch to DOSBox X after that? Well, okay, I won't flame you because I think that ass was good. Yeah, it was pretty good. You moved to Windows port. Oh, okay. Maybe I installed it on Windows 3.1 or something. I don't remember. You were often delighted, I suppose. It was a good-ass game. This is a great game. I gave this game 5 stars on my website. I loved it. It was so good. They weren't hard puzzles, just weird. Yeah, they're odd. A lot of odd puzzles in this game. It was a good-ass game. No, not like that. Come on now. I love the trap armor. It was so funny that it just makes you heavy and slow. Will you play Ecstatica 2 as well? Maybe. It doesn't look quite the same, but at least this list gives me an idea of what VODs to watch after the Okage VODs. Oh, you're watching that? The Endless Jar Dungeons? Oh boy. That's a blast from the past. That was like almost 2 years ago now. Doesn't look quite the same. Something's missing, like an ass. The sequel to my favorite game ever doesn't look exactly identical. Might as well play something worse instead. I mean, it's probably not going to be the same, but trust me, I am very familiar with the Jar Dungeons. This is your on-the-record fave game, right? I mean, there's probably games that I like better than this, but in terms of like games that I would be super jazzed to just like fire up and like play at any moment, this is probably way up there. This is probably like a top 5 kind of game. Where do Pickle's book and Winnie the Pooh fall on the list? I mean, those are both good. They don't drive me wild though. My favorite game is not Earthbound. I do like that game a lot though. I played that when I was really young, and it made a strong impression on me. It was a fun game. It's cool. Not favorite though. We play a worse game than Shenmue 3. What? I think I will make a playlist of all these games though on YouTube so that people can find them. Just make it like the 2022 awards list or something. Well, I mean that's basically it though. Statica. Oh yeah, we can stop this music now. We can move into the yeah. Guilin Forest. Guilin Forest in-game 5 extended from Shenmue 2. I like Earthbound. People who base their whole identity on it come across very homeschooled. Well, I don't know what you mean, but I like it. I like the game. Can we suggest games for next year now? No. No. You pay for it. What a great list. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Genius move to theme the show's music around the #2 game of the year. I was kind of trying to fake you guys out. Thinking about this, the YouTube video I'm playing this from has got pictures of the part of the game where Ryo and Shenhua are walking around in the woods and talking to each other. I think that part of the game, that might be one of my favorite parts of any game though. I know that we just said that only came in at #2, but I think that dedicating an entire disc of a Dreamcast game, of one of the most expensive games ever made, I just moved my glasses on accident, dedicating an entire disc of one of the most expensive games ever made at the time to two people walking in the forest and talking to each other is like so good, so beautiful. Watching that part absolutely blew me away. Yeah, same here. When I first watched Super Great Friends playthrough of Shenmue 2, I was just like damn, like they really did that. They really went for it. I don't know. It was so good, so beautiful. I'm still convinced of my theory that part was meant to be the start of Shenmue 3. Oh, probably. But it was a beautiful way to end the game. My glasses are all fucked up now. Hold up. Alright. No, they're attached to my hair again. Alright, fuck it. It's still stuck on there. Get off. Nah. Alright, now it's fine. Shenmue 3 was a money laundering scam? What? Shenmue 3 starts with basically the end of Shenmue 2, where they're in the cave. Ballsy move. Shenmue #3. At least it's not 4. No. The Saturn demo featuring elements from all the way up to 2's end is crazy. I would have liked to see what the Saturn game was going to be, but I think that the Dreamcast gave this game like a lot more room to breathe and be huge, like, you know, larger than life, kind of. I don't know, for the time. Nice dangle on those glassies. Yeah, I'm gonna attach rubber bands to my glasses and put them on a little pulley that makes them bounce around on my face in real life. They did retcon some shit that happened at the end of Shenmue 2. Remember there was like some magic going on. It seemed like literal magic, and then like at Shenmue 3 at the start, it's like, no, don't worry, there was no magic. It's all right. It's all normal. They will remake the first Shenmue and make it like Yakuza and call it Shenmue Origins. I don't want that. think they're gonna make Shenmue 4 and it'll be like Yakuza? I don't really want that either. I like Yakuza, but I don't want Shenmue to be Yakuza. The way it came out makes it feel like the kind of thing you usually get as the end product of a process that only exists as a vehicle for investment fraud or something. That was a very funny way to describe that game. Not entirely wrong. You put your eyeballs on little elastics so they can bounce out like a cartoon wolf. Yeah, I'll put springs behind my eyes. They will remove all the opening drawers that have one towel in them. I would be sad to see that go. I think Yu Suzuki just hasn't played a game since the last game that he made. I would believe it. I mean, guys like that, I don't know, do they have much time to do that kind of shit? Or like, what has he even done? Like, since then? Like, what did he even do, like, between Shenmue 2 and 3? Shenmue Online. I wish. Or some shit. Twiddled his thumbs for 20 years. He deserves it. This Steel Reserve. The more that it approaches room temperature, the better it tastes. It tastes so good. No, that was what he was doing. Like, did that come out? She drank warm beer like a British. I knew this guy once who was like a dandy. He was like a dandy guy who wore all these fancy suits and shit. And he always insisted on drinking beer room temperature because if you don't, then condensation will form and get into the beer and dilute it. And I was always just like, what the fuck are you talking about? LMFAO, you would know a real dandy. And he was like, he wore like these fancy suits and he had like handkerchiefs and everything. It was cancelled. Oh. Insane theory. You'd need so much condensation. What is dandy? Look at her. She doesn't know what a dandy is. Shouldn't you just drink it at room temperature because you can taste it more? Can you? Low temperature makes it harder to taste things? Really? I'm ESL and you discriminate me. Yeah. I'm bullying you. Haven't you noticed that warm soda is way too sweet? No, because I don't drink warm soda. Why the hell would I do that? I know what a dandy is. Nah. Why are the words fop and dandies stored next to each other in my brain? I think the alcohol taste comes out more when it's warm. It can make it harder to taste the other flavors. It definitely does taste a lot more like the alcohol as it gets warmer, but it still does taste good. Graphite's review of Overblood starts another game from the developers of Dr. Hauser. Kind of insane way to describe that game. Why? Graphite, take one sip of soda and throw the rest away. I mean, full sugar soda? I don't like it. I don't drink a whole lot of full sugar soda. I'm sad Snowy Aria only got one award. Well, she's #1 in our hearts, of course. And everyone at 8 Mansions. I won the Grammy. Yeah. Both mentally associated with petticoat powdered wig type guys. That could be it. A foppish rake. A fop is like a shitty dandy. Are the Grammys like happening right now? I feel like I've heard people talking about the Grammys. Wait, Graphite. Yeah? Yeah? Why didn't RMJ get an honorable mention? I did like that game, but I don't know, not enough to give it an award. I liked it a lot though, it was great. It was fun. The ending was something else. Yeah, the blue guy waggling his finger. This right here is the grannies. Wasn't honorable. Nah. Dr. Hauser looks worse than it plays, IMO. I think it looks good, personally. I was busy. What was number 1? Ecstatica. Here, I'll just, Here, let me get out of the way. That right there. Mocha's right. You don't know this game. That's fine. I'm Granny, ancient dragon. An ancient dragon. He only knows Final Fantasy. Don't worry about him. You know, from our conversations, I would say that you only know Final Fantasy as well. Like 1800s? Why don't you come away with me? It'll be like humans never existed, or technology. I really like the music from this game a lot. And I don't know, that's basically it for the awards though. It was fun. Reflecting on this past year. It's just weird to think that Shenmue 2 and that Doom 3 expansion pack were both this year, because they feel like they were about 1,000 years ago. Now play Minesweeper, okay. I don't even remember how. I don't know. How do I play Minesweeper? I don't know. Are you gonna do that? Whoops. I don't remember the strats though. Emily. Shenmue 2 and Doom 3 were the best games for making jokes about ever made, yes. Anytime someone says dark like Doom 3, I lose my mind still. We play reverse Minesweeper and blow up like dot level. Yes. And 8 Lives is a fantastic game. That bottle has a strange shadow. That goes on you, yes. That does go on me. That. Minesweeper. 8 Lives didn't win an award, Graphy. Give him an award now. Okay. Wow, this trophy is fucking enormous. Why is it so big? Alright. To you, 8 Lives. For your wonderful game, I present you this trophy that definitely doesn't have some unrelated person's name on it. Congratulations, 8 Lives. Doxing 8 Lives. Yeah, Joey. We all know your name. Doom 3 is really the Dark Souls of bad FPS games. What does that mean? I thought it was okay. It's not very good. You should have placed that detonator dungeon. It was a Discord only game. I did play it on there. That game was literally so good that 8 Lives made it. It was amazing. The you know, the sense of humor, the graphics, everything. It was so beautiful. I love the music. I still think about the music sometimes. It was so good. Truly genius gameplay, very admirable. Best indie game, honestly, yes. We present you the award for that. Best indie game. Computer, zoom in and enhance whatever is in that reflection. What was it? Looks just like a room. I don't know. Minesweeper. Let's see. No, I have too many windows open. I don't like how Windows groups shit together on Windows 11. Alright, let me capture this. What do I usually capture this with? PDF? No. It was like quiz or something. Did I like delete that capture? Oh, there it is. Alright. It's gonna be clipping outside of the borders of the window. That's okay though, right? I was listening to Migos. What is fear and hunger? I think I remember you playing that. You said it was extreme. It had content warning for everything. Oh, see you later, Kojanu. Take care. Enjoy your rest. That is RPG Maker gun with a huge dick in it. What? Graphy, you play the Zombies, Ghosts, Vampires, Mirrors Logic game. I like that game. I like that game a lot, but it breaks my brain. Huge monster dick in it. I'm not even lying. What? In what game? The Hunger? The Hunger Games? Fear and Dunger. Alright, I gotta remember my strats. My strats for this game. Right. It's coming back to me. I kind of remember how to do this now. Right. This is definitely mine. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to right click it. It's really annoying to middle click on my mouse, so I make mistakes like that at times. Now, okay, these all have to be, which means that these are, we've already locked those in. Minesweeper is such a good game. I instantly got so engrossed in Minesweeper that I forgot what I was even thinking or talking about. Oops. Yes. Alright. Remember when I got so obsessed with this game that I was playing it constantly? That was quite a time. Wow. Huge one. Fear and Hunger is that really hard survival game. It's got monster dick in it. Comically large. I've probably seen bigger. Minesweeper got such a good soundtrack. We're all familiar with the classic Minesweeper music that comes on every time you open the game. Minesweeper is bullshit with the having to guess sometimes. It is rude. I don't like those moments. Just be lucky, yeah. I'm still obsessed with Undead. That's like surprising. That was it. The first time that we were playing this, wasn't that like a year ago? Wasn't it during Tomb Raider or something? Was it? Yeah, because I remember I associate Minesweeper with that one area in Tomb Raider 1 where you fight that human after you come out of that pool of water. There's just a guy there and you have to fight him. I feel like we played Minesweeper like that same day or something. Alright. Oops, I was trying to right click that. You do have to guess sometimes though in I almost said Minecraft? No. Minesweeper. I kind of want to play Minecraft lately though. I think that Dwarf Fortress put the bug back in me because it kind of feels like if Minecraft was like a managerial simulator or something. Let's see. it's probably the other way around. Like Minecraft is kind of like if Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode was like more focused on survival and like crafting or something. Alright, we got something there. Okay, that makes that easy enough. 5 adjacent to this. This is so fun. I love Minesweeper. 2 here. We're getting pretty lucky. I'm kind of worried about how this might shake out in the end. Alright, let's see. There's that. Alright, now we're hitting like the difficult territory where it might be kind of hard to start to keep like gaining ground. So there's a lot of points where you just end up and you can't make any decent moves. Yeah, we're at one of those impasses I think right now. Ah, shit, what am I gonna do? You've already saved many people. Just retire now. Yeah. Rest on my laurels. Minecraft mod to implement Dwarf Fortress combat. Honestly, if you added the Dwarf Fortress adventure mode like grappling to Minecraft, that would be pretty cool. The 3D aspect of Dwarf Fortress is pretty Minecrafty. Yeah, I mean it's very tile-based, block-based. I will build grand aqueducts. Good to make a wonder of the world. You start Minecraft server for us. I guess we could do that. I want to play that. I want to play it. It was explicitly inspired by ripped-off Dwarf Fortress. Really? You roleplay as Graphie's dwarves and build her fort. Yeah, I'll just sit there and command you guys. I'll just bully you and order you around. Grab zombie by left hand, first finger, second knuckle. Yeah. And wrap lower left leg around upper right back teeth. And then let your alpacas kick the guy to death. Sheeran the Wanderer 5 has a Minesweeper dungeon. It exists to gain items to start your adventure in town. Wow. How does it work out? Is it just like Minesweeper? Are you gonna Discord stream more Dwarf Fortress? I might. Maybe. I will sweep the world. Skeleton Witch for best taste, game taste and chat award. Sheeran the Wanderer? I've never played one of those. I've wanted to play a mystery dungeon game for a while, but I never got around to it. Okay, there. We can figure that out. Alright, so we know that the other mine for this 3 right here is gonna have to be on one of these 2 spaces, right? So that we know that this 2 can only be on one of these spaces as well. But we don't know, this is the problem, is that it might not satisfy this 2. So I can't actually make a call if it's gonna be empty here or not. But this 3 does have to have a flag on one of these, which means that we can safely click on that, which is good. That helps us a little bit. So we know that this is a flag because this 2 needs a adjacent one, and that will also satisfy the 3. Okay. Okay. We're making a little headway. Headway and the Angry Inch. We know that this is a flag because we can only put one flag to satisfy this 1 here. So we can't have 2 flags right here. Yeah, we gotta put here. Okay, alright. We're making a little progress. As a treat. Alright. Now, this is a problem. Trying to figure out what these two will be. Oh. Nice. I love Minesweeper. It reminds me of Picross in a way. Okay, so we know that the last flag to satisfy both the 3 and the 5 has to be in one of these two spaces here. And that will also satisfy this one, so that we know that all of these are empty. Now we just have to get into this, like, impenetrable shit here. Oh no. Alright, so... it's one of these. Which is also going to satisfy this 2. And it could satisfy this 2, but we don't know. We can't actually know that for sure. So... Right, we know that that's a flag right there, but that doesn't really help us, because we know that we need one more flag to satisfy the 3, which can only be in one of these two spaces. We can't have 2 here, so the 4 has to have its, like, 3rd flag here. And there's one in one of these two. We can't really make much conjecture about what might be there otherwise, though. This is tough. This is rough here. Are you really good at Minesweeper? I wouldn't say so. I mean, there's patterns you can look for. Good Hedwig reference, Graphite. I thought that I imagined that. I thought that I imagined me saying that. I didn't know if I had actually said it or not. Play Fatal Labyrinth. I remember that game. That was cool. Tornico, only real Dragon Quest hero. She is Prodigy. She's actually clearing the real minefield right now, like it's Ender's Game. Yeah. It's really happening. Graphy, you imagining this whole stream. In reality, you buying me Steam Deck right now in the store. Oh, really? I'm there right now? At Gaben's store? I see a thing? Want me to backseat? What are you seeing? I'm curious. I'm curious. Oh, I have to pee so bad from drinking all that beer. You didn't answer. Huh? You can backseat one move that you see. Mocha will never get a Steam Deck. Mocha has her under hypnosis. That's a little scary. You doing that? Why? This board state is fucked. See that 2 next to your cursor? This one? I see a thing. I feel a guy. The one above that. This one? So it could be on either of these, right? That means there's one in those 2 squares, yeah. But you can't really make a determination one way or the other, can you? Like, we can't know for sure. Is that one to the right? It can't be the 3 to the right. The 3? The right side of the 1, a safe territory? You're right! Oh my god! You guys are so smart. Oh my god. Alright, alright. Hey, that's pretty slick. Shit. Ah. Alright. 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 And then we know that there has to be a flag in one of these 2 so that this is all safe. Now, that's already satisfied. This... Thank you so much, man. That was... I need to think about that. Need to have a little picky think moment about that. Smart, smart. That's pretty slick. Funny. Why is that funny, huh? You laughing at me, huh? Ah, shit. What are we gonna do now? Alright, so it can't be both of these. This 2 can't be satisfied by 2 flags here, so it must be this. Yes? Alright. So then this is satisfied. Yes. Yes. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Oh, fuck. It's down to a 50-50. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold up. Let me pick. I got this. Okay. Top or bottom? Graphite, you're going to die. Yeah, the stream is going to cut the second that I pick the mine. Classic 50-50 Minesweeper. Let's go! Here's Cerebro. The Mocha method. Do not let Mocha pick. Top? Wait, is the top of mine or should I click on it? Like, is top mine or safe? Click top. Oh. Oh, alright. Maybe you had it the wrong way around. Gotta go. Yeah, the angry mob is lighting their torches right now. Smart to clarify so she shouldn't change the meaning after. Damn it. Alright, we go one more. We gotta win, right? Oh, fuck. No. Okay. One more. Nah. That's doesn't count. Go use the bathroom. No, I'll get a UTI. I'm glad to see that drop little picture is back. Oh, she addicted. I was really stuck on this game for a while. Like I played a lot of Minesweeper back when we were playing Tomb Raider or whatever it was. All right. Oops. I keep accidentally scrolling.
Thornton underscore is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you for the follow, Thornton. Much appreciated, and thank you for helping me get to the final 50-50 of that game. Go pee, dummy. No, I don't think I will. UTI redeem. Oh no, she's pushing me over the edge. Do not ask Scrappy to play Cyberpunk 2077, Thornton. I might play that as like a joke. Maybe. I don't have to pay for it though. No. I keep thinking about because I've been watching Mr. Robot with Mocha. There's like some cyberpunk type of music in that game. I keep thinking about that video with they kept cutting Keanu Reeves saying stuff to make him say like you could come. Stuff like that. Yeah, those are all safe. They just keep cutting his dialogue to make it sound like he's saying really rude things. That is a good video though, yes. Not a warning, not to bully. Yeah, I'll piss Oofy. Nah. Why do you come? Alright. Let's see. tiring of this music. Hold up. We need to go back to this. Don't play Cyberpunk. Go back to Shadowrun. Oh yeah, we didn't finish that. We never finished that. If you get 100k channel points and link her a pirate version, you can make her play 2077. No. She is being Omarashi Brat. What? It's not my motivation. I just think it's funny. This? Welcome back, old Santa. Yes, thank you. Ho ho ho. 01 blank. It's difficult to win at this game. Sometimes you have to flip a coin and then maybe you'll lose. We're getting there. The drums on this song, like the weird, like there's like these very reverby toms in the background of it. They're so funny. It's Christmas Eve! Unless you ask me, then you win. What? Yeah, works every time. I need to be minesweeping at Palmyra. You helped me gamble in Shenmue 3, yes. We put all our faith and money in the Mocha methods. We experienced only a little bit of financial ruin. There were many times where we were struggling to get any money in that game. What? No money? Ah! I was a fool. Damn. Alright, we start over. Sometimes you just gotta start over. Let's see. You know, this game, like Backgammon, the very end of it is just usually random bullshit. I like Backgammon though. Eventually, I'll get all of you Backgammon pilled too. You'll all become old like me. Ho, ho, ho. Nope. Backgammon should have made it into the top 10. Why was Backgammon not in the top 10? Well, it's good, but it's not that good. Yeah, I haven't completed it yet. How can you win Backgammon forever? Into the Breach is basically Minesweeper. Is that game with the little mechs and stuff? Perfect timing. Did anyone see that? What? It was amazing. I hope Madeline has a nice Wednesday. What? Ooh. Blue Stinger has a better story, yeah, than Backgammon. I like how you can make up any story for Backgammon. When you exploded the mine, the music was perfectly in sync. Oh. Yeah, I think I've played Into the Breach on my Switch some, but it was really hard. Madeline! Oh. Oh. I keep thinking about ways to teach people Backgammon, like with like a little story. Just being like, imagine if you couldn't finish a football game until all of the players had exited from opposite sides of the field, and on the way they were like fighting each other because it was like a really rowdy match and like they were really heated about it. And then those guys have to recover so that they can leave the field, and then whoever actually is able to get all of their players off the field after the final like touchdown or whatever is who actually wins the game. So the real meat of the game is in rescuing all of the football players from the field. But I mean, it becomes too confusing too fast. Backgammon story mode. What the hell is she looking about? I feel like I am unlearning how to play backgammon right now. No. My explanation is really good and helpful. Come on. No. That was about backgammon? Oh no. What is backgammon? It's a game where you move little guys around and you are trying to get to the stage of the game called bearing off, which every time I tell someone about it, they laugh because it sounds like beating off. Every time without fail, there's like the moment where I can, even if I'm on voice, I can hear the other person smirking on the other end of the line. It is impossible. You just can't not giggle at it. Wonder if the ancient Babylonians or whoever the fuck made that knew what they were doing. They knew that Americans in the year 2022 were going to be laughing at their game. And is it like Gungi from Hunter x Hunter? I wish. Backgasm is kind of like sorry but for seniors. It's a game where making a line of snowmen is the best move. Yeah, exactly. Your favorite part is when you get to explain bearing off. It's the worst part of the game, though. I will absolutely never play your grandma board games. I have pride as a youthful gamer. But you told me you would let me teach you. I would whip ass at Gungi? I don't know about that. I can't win at like chess or anything like that. I'm not smart enough to think far in advance, you know? This is a frustrating little pickle right here. Oh. Very nice. Making a little bit of headway. Even though I made a joke about Hedwig and the Angry Inch earlier, I've never seen that. I think that I lumped that together in my mind with like Rocky Horror and kind of like wrote it off for a long time, but I recently watched Rocky Horror and liked that a lot. That was a good movie. The songs were good. I think it is Rocky Horror Core. Chess is hard, too hard. How about Shogi? Gungi would give Graphy point and click syndrome? I never told that. You did. It's going to be fun when Graphite plays Go. I really want to play Go. I've been trying to think of like when I could possibly put aside time to like learn to play Go. I've been doing that, the way to go thing that you linked, Emily, to try and learn it, and it seems really interesting. I always thought that Go and Reversey were the same game, but they're not at all. They're not the same game. Not even slightly. What is this shit? What is this crap? Shove off. Let's play Go to the bathroom and wash our little paws in the sink. Okay, I'll wash my hands. I won't go to the bathroom. All these games are in the Clubhouse Games thing on Switch. I should probably get that. It's so expensive though. This is a Switch game. Isn't it first party as well? Rocky Horror is a very important movie to me. Why is that? You like the music? You kind of feel like a theater kid. 8 Lives. Come to think of it. Ant King would beat Graphy at Gungi, and then all humanity die. I like shogi more than chess because little men have funnier moves. I think it's like, I would have a harder time reading shogi at a glance than chess, I think. This is already hard enough. You can write the rules on a napkin, yet it has so much emergent mechanics and complexity. You know, I was looking at a bunch of matches of Go that were in progress on that Go website. There was like an online Go, like versus kind of website, and it was so weird. It almost looked like what is that? The Game of Life or something like that, where the little cells reproduce. It has like a weird organic quality to it. Yeah, it's almost like biological, the way that the Conway's Game of Life. It was inspired by Go, really? That's awesome. Growl redeem. It's kind of expensive, but the presentation is nice. I did play the demo and like the way it was presented. Pokemon Go to the polls, yes. The Frankenstein place, we will go there. Right? Also, I had a brother who played Eddie and Frankenfurter a lot. On like a boombox. Conway first traced Game of Life evolutions on a Go board. That's awesome. Well, that makes a lot of sense then. And it has like, it's just got a weird like almost bacterial feel to it. What? Alright. Here we go. Some risky moves made there, but that's okay. It's like that guy on How To with John Wilson in the scaffolding episode that says, sometimes danger is something you can't avoid. Yes. We're almost there. It's gonna get down to another fucking 50-50. Remember the scaffolding scene from Don't Look Now? Oh yeah. How could I forget that? Where that guy probably almost died for real. What is this Go learning website? Yes. Emily will link it for you. Why are you crying over Go, plushie? It's like the continuous form of chess. What? Evolving guy blobs. Graphy, note for next year. We need a movie awards in this awards too. Movie top 10. Okay. Sure, I guess. I'm trying to think of, what did we even watch this year as far as movies go? Did we watch Smokey and the Bandit this year? That's probably the most fun movie that we watched. I would say Smokey and the Bandit for most fun, and Son of the White Mare for like most like beautiful. Yes, this year. We watched those Russian ones. What? I can't remember that. Were those this year? I don't know. Wait, are you talking about Son of the White Mare? That was like Hungarian, I think. Oh yeah, Night Watch. Yeah, Night Watch and Day Watch. That was a very fun movie. White Mare. The last 20 minutes of Day Watch. The rest of Day Watch I was not as enamored with, but let's see. We're getting there. Almost there. Stop scrolling. I want to disable scroll wheel entirely. Get out of here. Come on. Now. Now what? That was a little scary there. So we know that there's one in one of these two spaces here. Oh, this is so fucked. Fuck. 6. There's 7 spaces here. They made the main guy too pretty in Daywatch. They cleaned him. Yeah, like how sloppy and just like uncool he was in the first movie. Anton was not dying, you know. We watched Kolchak. Did we do that this year? I thought that was Halloween last year. This is tough. I feel a bit helpless. Alright. I took a gamble. Alright. It's another fucking... Wait, no, it has to be this, right? Ah. Yes. How far can we zoom in? That's as close as we can get. I want to put the sunglasses guy in the middle of the screen. 826 seconds, which is not bad, considering I was like talking and kind of drunk through the whole thing. Yeah, thank you for the applause. One day. Go piss, girl. Yeah, I need to piss. I need to end stream as well. You did so bad. Hey, come on. What? Oh god. Oh, I can really taste the alcohol in this beer now. Oh. Whoa. It tastes like whiskey or something. So you can see Madeline. Madeline? What? Oh. Oh, it tastes so bad. Oh my god. Huh. Beginners top 1 right side. What? You see what I mean now? Yeah. Maybe the histamine's hitting? What? Scroll down. Oh. Madeline. Right. And Battle Cat from He-Man? Also known as Cringer, which is like the funniest name of anything ever. Franken finally. Oh, Fracken finally. A Battlestar Galactica fan. Clutch Child Protective Services? I don't know. Plector, Quadzilla, the Chef. Wow. Congratulations. What are you even drinking? It's a Steel Reserve 211 malt liquor. It's 8.1% alcohol by volume. Beer. I thought that it was discontinued, but they apparently only discontinued the import version. I'm not drunk. Come on. Alcohol by value. Maybe I am a little bit drunk. Volume. I was covering all my bases there. I almost said basements. Hey, we haven't had any drop frames this stream. How did that happen? How is my internet like fixed? You are covering your basements to block out the rats. Yes. I haven't seen that rat since the day that I blocked that hole. I killed Drop that why. What? No. Someone post a Drop votive picture. Wait, I can do that. Where is it? Yeah. There we go. I am subscribed to Drop myself. Well, let's look forward to next month when I guess we'll try and finish the road trip will become the president, and then I guess we'll play Shenmue 3. I'm gonna really regret agreeing to that while I was drinking. 2023 is gonna be the year she plays all the games I like, and none of the ones you like. No. No. Yeah. Thank you for the streams. I've had a wonderful time. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I had a fun year. Better prepare for it. You no longer have a choice, Graphy. You will play Final Fantasy. No, I don't want to do that at all. We replay the Kennedy Windows game and try to figure out how to start the countrywide race to give up our presidency. What? What about that one game that took place in Alice's basement? What? I don't know about that. Well, yes. Thank you all for watching, though. Hope you enjoyed this little awards ceremony. And play Final Fantasy X? No! I mean, it's probably cool, but I don't want to play that. What about Final Fantasy II? I mean, it sounds interesting, but what about Final Fantasy Romancing Strongest Minstrel Song? I would like to play 10-2 sometime. I forgot what it was called. The one where you absorb 999 shrapnel into your flesh. What? What? Teresia? Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, we were gonna play that. I forgot about that. I guess we'll be playing Teresia and Shenmue 3 at the same time after I finish Road Trip. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. People talking about 10-2 are unhinged. No, you won't. Come on, have a little faith in me. You guys are mean. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Let's see. Let's see. Oh wow. They're playing that fucking pizza ad on Twitch. Now I want a pizza. I want it. Should I make an oven pizza? There is negative chance you will play Tulip. Teresia. I read Tulip. Tulip. Holy shitter. She is wasted. I'm not! I'm not! Oven pizza is good and money efficient. I would like to eat that now. I'm a genial little tulip. You're just a little flower. Make pizza. Put pizza on throne. Yeah. Just send me the frozen pizza in the mail and it will thaw out and get disgusting. I am not trash. Listen, I've been trash before. This is definitely not that. I would like to eat that now with your little Muppet face. What? Oven pizza destroys my body. Is other pizza fine? It will fall through the oven rack and pool on the ground. No! Alright. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Eltriac, who's playing some game that looks like total ass. It looks like it wants to be Overblood 2, but it's not. Alright, so no raid message or anything. Be good. Have a nice New Year's Eve. And yeah, I'll see you guys on probably Sunday. I have plans for New Year's Eve. I don't think I'm gonna stream. I might stream on Discord a little bit, maybe, but I don't know. There's definitely not gonna be a Twitch stream on Saturday though. Oh shit, it's New Year's Eve on Saturday. It is. You will not stream on Discord. You got plans. I have plans. Yes. I'll probably not do that then. So we will have fun. You have fun on your New Year's Eve. Have a wonderful time, and you know, good luck to you in the next arbitrary phase of the, what is it, Gregorian calendar? Is that what we use? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. See you later, you guys. Take care.